My child, listen closely, for I speak to you not just with words, but with the love that fills the heavens. There is someone close to you, a person you trust, who carries envy in their heart. This envy grows like a shadow, hidden yet powerful, and it seeks to bring trouble to your life. But fear not, for I, your God, see what is hidden in the darkness. I am here to guide you and give you wisdom so that you can recognize those who do not have your best intentions at heart. You must open your eyes and look closely at the people in your circle. There are those who smile in your face, but in their hearts, they wish for your failure. I ask you to be wise, to be cautious, and to seek my guidance in this matter. Do not let their jealousy steal your peace or take away the joy I have placed in your life. Instead, trust in me, for I will reveal to you the truth about those around you. Now, my beloved, I want you to do something simple yet powerful. If you believe that I will protect you from envy and those who wish you harm, type these words with faith: I trust in God's protection. The enemy knows your potential, my child, and that is why he uses others to try to stop you. He wants to distract you from the great plans I have for your life. But I say to you, do not be afraid. Stand firm in your faith and know that no weapon formed against you will prosper as long as you walk in my light. I am your shield, and I will guard your path against any harm that comes your way. There is a purpose for every challenge you face, even when it feels like betrayal. I use these moments to shape you, to make you stronger and more resilient. Remember, not everyone can go where I am leading you. Some people are in your life for a season, and when their time is up, you must let them go. Trust that I will remove those who are not meant to walk with you into your next season of blessing. If you believe that I am guiding you to remove negativity from your life, type, I release all negative energy in God's name. My dear one, I see your heart's deepest desires, the ones you whisper in the quiet moments when you think no one else is listening. I know the dreams that keep you awake at night, and I have heard your prayers for a breakthrough. I tell you this day, I am preparing a table of abundance for you, a feast of blessings that will overflow into every part of your life. You have walked through difficult times, and you have sown seeds of faith even when the soil seemed barren. But now, the season of your harvest is near. I promise you, by the end of this year, you will see a level of prosperity that you never thought possible. The blessings I have for you will not only fill your hands, but also your heart with joy and gratitude. Stay faithful, for I am the God who turns impossible dreams into reality. Take a moment now and declare your trust in my promise. Write these words: I believe in the abundance that God has prepared for me. Remember, my child, the world will try to make you doubt my word. The enemy will whisper lies, telling you that you are not worthy or that you will never achieve what I have promised. But you must keep your eyes on me and your heart open to my guidance. I have chosen you for this blessing, not because of what you have done, but because of who I am, a loving Father who delights in giving good gifts to his children. Do not be discouraged if the journey takes time. Sometimes, the greatest treasures take the longest to unearth. I am refining you, preparing you for the moment when all your dreams come to life. Hold on to my word with all your strength, and you will see my hand move mightily in your life. If you believe that I am making a way for you, type, God's plan is unfolding in my life. My precious child, every night, there is a force that tries to enter your life, to bring negativity and doubt into your mind. This force works through the people around you, those who seem close but whose hearts are not pure. They carry the seeds of jealousy, anger, and deceit, hoping to plant them in your soul. But I, the Lord your God, have come to stand as a shield between you and all that would harm you. I ask you to be vigilant and wise. Not everyone who walks with you can see the vision I have given you. Some are there to test your faith, to see if you will still trust me when they try to pull you down. I say to you, let go of those who only drain your spirit, for I have placed my angels around you to guard you against all harm. You are never alone, my child, for I am always by your side. If you believe that I will help you identify and remove negative influences from your life, type, God is my guide and protector. You must understand that these challenges are not meant to break you but to build your strength. When the enemy comes against you, I will raise a standard in your favor. I will turn every attack into a stepping stone, leading you closer to your destiny. No matter how fierce the battle, know that I have already secured your victory. My love for you is greater than any trial you will face. Each obstacle is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to draw closer to me. Trust that I am using even the difficult moments to prepare you for something much greater than you can imagine. If you believe that I am turning your challenges into victories, type, I am stronger with God's help. My beloved, your home is more than just a place where you sleep, it is a sanctuary where I desire my peace to dwell. I see the struggles you face each day, the worries about health, safety, and provision. Today, I declare that I am surrounding your home with my light, filling every corner with my love, and driving away every darkness that tries to creep in. I have commanded my angels to stand guard at your door, protecting your family from all harm. There will be no fear where my presence dwells, only faith, hope, and joy. I am pouring out my blessings upon your household, giving you more than enough so that you may share with those in need. From this day forward, your home will be a place of healing, where love overflows, and joy is never ending. If you believe that I am filling your home with blessings, type, my home is blessed by God. Every meal you share with your loved ones, every moment of laughter, and every prayer you whisper in the night are all moments I cherish. I am watching over each of you, guiding you through trials, and celebrating with you in times of joy. Your family is precious to me, and I will never let anything tear it apart. Keep your heart open to my guidance, and I will lead you in ways that will bless your home beyond measure. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, arranging things for your good, even when you cannot see it yet. My child, your family will thrive under my protection. If you believe in my power to keep your family safe and blessed, type, God's love surrounds my family. Dear child, I see the struggles that you face daily, the battles within and the pressures from outside. I know that sometimes it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But I want you to know that I am with you, even in your darkest hours. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My love for you is unshakable, and I am calling you to stand firm in your faith, no matter how tough the journey gets. Faith is not just about believing in the easy times, it's about trusting me even when everything seems to go wrong. I have promised to guide your steps, to light your path, and to bring you through every storm. When the waves of doubt crash over you, remember that I am the one who calms the seas. If you believe that I am with you through every challenge, type, my faith in God is unbreakable. Your perseverance is your greatest weapon against the enemy. He wants to see you give up, to lose hope, and to stop trusting in my promises. But every time you choose to keep going, to hold on to your faith, you declare victory over darkness. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a step closer to the miracles I have in store for you. Do not let the struggles of today steal the joy of tomorrow. I have great plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future. Hold on to this truth, for it will carry you through the hardest times. If you believe in my plans for your life, type, God's plan for me is greater than my fears. My beloved child, you have come so far on this journey, facing battles that not everyone can see. I know the moments when doubt tries to creep into your mind, whispering that you are not enough, that your past mistakes will hold you back. But listen to me now. I have already set you free from the chains of negativity and self-doubt. You are not defined by your past, but by the purpose I have placed within you. The enemy loves to remind you of your failures, to make you question your worth. But I, your God, have declared that you are worthy of love, grace, and every blessing I have planned for you. Do not listen to the lies that tell you otherwise. Instead, focus on my voice, which speaks of hope, strength, and a future filled with light. If you believe that I have broken every chain that holds you back, type, I am free in God's love. Your journey is not meant to be easy, but it is meant to be meaningful. Each struggle you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, to develop a faith that can move mountains. I see the tears you've cried in secret, the prayers you've whispered in the dark, and I am telling you now, I am with you through it all. Every tear you shed waters the seeds of the blessings that are about to bloom in your life. I have set in motion a plan that no negative force can stop. Even when it feels like the world is against you, know that my love surrounds you like a fortress. I am fighting your battles, even when you cannot see it, and I will turn every negative situation into a stepping stone to your destiny. If you believe that I am transforming your challenges into victories, type, God turns my struggles into triumphs. The key to overcoming negativity is to fill your heart with gratitude and your mind with my promises. Speak life into your situation, even when it feels like there's only darkness. Remember, I am the light that shines in the darkest night, and I will never let you walk this path alone. The more you focus on my love, the less room there is for doubt, fear, or negativity in your life. My dear one, I have placed a shield around you, a divine barrier that protects you from every harm that tries to reach your soul. This shield is not visible to the human eye, but it is stronger than any force on this earth. When you feel surrounded by troubles, remember that I am the fortress in which you can take refuge. You are safe in my presence, and nothing can touch you without passing through my protection first. You might ask, Lord, why do I still face hardships if you are protecting me? Know this, challenges come to make you stronger, to build your faith and character. My protection doesn't mean you won't face trials, it means that no trial will ever destroy you. I am with you in the storm, guiding you to still waters. If you believe in my protection over your life, type, I am safe in God's hands. There will be moments when the enemy tries to sow seeds of fear and doubt in your heart. He will try to convince you that you are alone and that no one understands your pain. But remember, my child, I am closer to you than your own breath. I know your thoughts before you think them and your fears before you speak them. Nothing is hidden from my sight, and I am always ready to cover you with my love. My shield over you is not just for your body, but also for your mind and spirit. Every negative thought, every whisper of doubt that tries to enter your heart, I stand against it with my truth. You are strong because I am your strength. You are courageous because I have given you a spirit of power, not of fear. If you believe that I am your strength in times of weakness, type, God is my unshakable strength. My child, your home is a sacred place, a place where my spirit longs to dwell. Every time you invite me into your space, you create an atmosphere where peace can flourish and joy can grow. I want your home to be more than just walls and a roof. I want it to be a haven of love, healing, and security where my presence is felt in every room. When you face challenges, when the world outside feels overwhelming, I want you to find rest in your home. Let it be a place where my light shines the brightest, driving away every shadow of fear and doubt. Speak my words over your household and watch how they transform your space into a fortress of faith. If you believe that your home is a sanctuary of God's peace, type, God's peace fills my home. Remember that I have placed my angels around your dwelling. They stand at every corner, watching over you and your loved ones, guarding you against unseen dangers. You are never alone in your home. My presence surrounds you like a warm embrace. Every prayer you offer within these walls strengthens the shield I have placed around you. In times of trouble, when your heart is weary, come to me in your quiet moments at home. Speak to me as a friend, share your burdens, and I will lift them from your shoulders. Your home is where I meet you in the stillness, where I whisper my promises to your heart. No harm can enter where I am welcomed. If you believe that God's angels protect your home, type, my home is blessed and protected by God. Beloved, faith is the force that moves mountains, the power that turns dreams into reality. It is not about how big your faith is, but how big the one in whom you place your faith is. Even a small seed of faith, when planted in me, can grow into something mighty and unshakable. I see the seeds of faith you have sown, and I promise they will not return empty. You may feel like your faith is weak sometimes, like a candle flickering in the wind. But know this, even when your faith wavers, I remain constant and faithful. Your trust in me is like a bridge that connects you to the miracles I have in store for you. Keep believing, keep hoping, for I am the God of the impossible. If you believe that your faith can move mountains, type, my faith in God makes all things possible. When doubt tries to steal your peace, remember that I am bigger than any challenge you face. I am greater than your fears, stronger than your worries, and more powerful than any obstacle in your way. Hold on to my promises, for they are like lifelines that pull you through the darkest storms. Your journey of faith is not just about reaching the destination, it's about who you become along the way. It's about learning to trust me, even when you cannot see the whole picture. I am working in ways that you cannot imagine, arranging everything for your good. Your faith is the key that unlocks the doors to my blessings. If you believe that God is leading you to victory, type, God leads me to triumph. My child, I know the desires of your heart to live a life filled with peace, love, and prosperity. I have not called you to a life of lack, but to a life of abundance. True prosperity is not just about material wealth, it's about having a heart that overflows with gratitude, a soul that finds joy in every blessing, and a spirit that knows my love. The riches I have for you are not limited to what you can see or touch. They are found in the peace that calms your heart in troubled times, in the joy that bubbles up despite your circumstances, and in the love that surrounds you like a warm blanket. This is the prosperity I promise you, a life where my blessings flow in every area of your being. If you believe that God is the source of your prosperity, type, I receive God's abundance with a grateful heart. I want to pour out so much more into your life, not just enough to get by, but an overflow that will touch everyone around you. Open your heart to receive all that I have for you, and let go of the fears that hold you back. I am the God who multiplies, who takes what you have and increases it beyond measure. Trust in my timing, for I know the perfect moment to bring the blessings into your life. Sometimes, I hold back only to give you something greater than what you asked for. My plan for you is bigger than your dreams, and my purpose is more beautiful than anything you could imagine. If you believe that God's blessings are on the way, type, God's timing is perfect in my life. In the days ahead, you will see my hand moving in ways that you never thought possible. Opportunities will open up, doors that were once closed will swing wide, and you will know that it is my favor that has made it so. This is just the beginning of the great things I have in store for you, my beloved. My beloved child, there are moments in life when those we trust the most are the ones who secretly hope for our downfall. This may be a painful truth to accept, but I am revealing this to you now, not to bring sorrow, but to prepare you. There are people around you, pretending to be your friends, yet their hearts are filled with envy and hidden agendas. They have been watching your every step, hoping that you stumble. But do not be afraid, for I am the light that exposes all darkness. I am with you, revealing the truth about those who do not wish you well. As you continue to walk in my presence, I will guide you away from those who mean you harm. I will protect you from every deceitful plot that is set against you. If you believe that I am uncovering the hidden enemies in your life, type, God reveals the truth to me. I know it is not easy to let go of people who have been a part of your life for so long. It hurts to find out that someone you trusted has betrayed you. But remember, not everyone can go where I am taking you. Some people must be removed from your life so that you can step into the greater blessings I have prepared for you. I am calling you to be strong, to stand firm, and to trust that I will fill any void left by those who must leave. I will surround you with new people who will uplift you, encourage you, and share in your joy and successes. You will find true companionship in those who are sent by me to walk with you on this journey. If you believe that God will replace betrayal with true friends, type, God brings true friends into my life. This season of revelation is not to break you, but to strengthen you. As I clear away the people who drain your energy and cloud your vision, you will begin to see your purpose more clearly. You will move forward with confidence, knowing that those who stand with you now are truly for you, not against you. My child, forgiveness is one of the greatest powers you can hold in your heart. I know that those who have hurt you may not deserve your forgiveness, but I am asking you to let go of the pain they have caused. Not for their sake, but for yours. When you forgive, you release the chains that bind you to the hurt, and you open the door for my healing love to flood your soul. Forgiveness does not mean that what they did was right or that you must forget. It means you are choosing to free yourself from the bitterness that can poison your heart. I have so much joy, peace, and love to pour into your life, but you must make room by letting go of the past. I am here to help you, to take that burden off your shoulders. If you believe that forgiveness brings you freedom, type, I forgive because God forgives me. There is no wound too deep that my love cannot heal. No betrayal so severe that I cannot turn it into a testimony of victory. As you forgive, you are not just letting go, you are also making way for new blessings and opportunities that I have waiting for you. Trust that your forgiveness will unlock doors that have been closed by pain. Let your heart be light, my child, and do not hold on to the anger that burns within. Give it all to me. Place your burdens at my feet, and watch as I transform your pain into peace, your sorrow into joy. Your ability to forgive is your greatest strength, for it shows the depth of your trust in me. If you believe that God is healing your heart, type, my heart is healed by God's love. Forgiveness is not always easy, but it is always worth it. With every act of forgiveness, you become more like the person I created you to be, a person full of grace, love, and compassion. Your life will shine brighter as you let go of what was and embrace what is to come. Beloved, I know you have been waiting for the answers to your prayers. You have been patient, but at times, the waiting has felt like a test of your faith. I want you to know that my timing is always perfect, and I am never late. I have heard every prayer, seen every tear, and counted every sleepless night. My plan for you is unfolding exactly as it should. Sometimes, the wait is not about preparation, it's about protection. I delay certain blessings to make sure you are ready to receive them fully, without losing yourself in the process. Trust that I know the best moment to bring your dreams to life. What I have planned for you is far greater than anything you could imagine on your own. If you believe that God's timing is perfect, type, I trust in God's perfect timing. I have not forgotten you, my child. I am arranging everything in your favor. Even the things that seem like obstacles are actually stepping stones leading you closer to the breakthrough you've been praying for. My plans for you are filled with hope and a future, overflowing with blessings that you cannot yet see. Each day that passes brings you one step closer to the fulfillment of my promises. Do not let discouragement steal your joy in the waiting. Celebrate each small victory, knowing that they are signs of the greater victories to come. Your faith in my timing will turn into the biggest blessing you have ever received. If you believe that God is working things out for your good, type, God's plan for me is good. Know that I am the author of time itself, and I have written your story with a purpose and with love. Every chapter of your life is part of a grand design that leads to your ultimate joy and success. Trust me, my child, for I have planned something beautiful for you that will exceed your wildest expectations. My beloved, there is a peace that I offer, a peace that goes beyond what the world can give. This peace does not depend on your circumstances, but flows directly from my heart to yours. It is a calm that stills the storms inside you, a reassurance that I am with you in every struggle you face. This peace is my gift to you, and no one can take it away. The world may try to shake you, to fill your mind with worry and your heart with fear. But remember, you are not alone. I am your constant companion, your ever-present help in times of trouble. When your spirit feels overwhelmed, come to me, and I will give you rest. If you believe that God's peace is in your heart, type, I am at peace in God's love. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow in my peace. Do not let the storms around you take away the calm that I have placed within you. Focus on my promises, for they are the anchor that holds you steady when the waves of life try to pull you under. My peace will guide you through every trial, giving you strength and courage. You will find that as you draw closer to me, the noise of the world grows quieter. My voice will become the loudest sound in your heart, guiding you with wisdom and love. The peace I give you will be like a lighthouse, guiding you safely to the shore even in the darkest of nights. If you believe that God's peace guides you through life, type, God's peace lights my way. Let my peace be your refuge, the place you run to when the weight of the world feels too heavy. I am your safe harbor, your place of rest. You are my beloved child, and I have prepared a place of calm for you in my presence. Let go of your worries, and let me fill your heart with my everlasting peace. My dear child, I know that sometimes the days feel long and the nights even longer. But I am here to tell you that your future is brighter than you could ever imagine. I have seen the struggles you've endured, the battles you've fought in silence, and I am preparing to turn your tears into a testimony of joy. The challenges you face today are not the end of your story, they are the beginning of something extraordinary. I am shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for a future filled with my blessings. The best is yet to come, and what lies ahead is more beautiful than anything you have left behind. If you believe that a brighter future is ahead, type, my future is bright in God's plan. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every closed door is a sign that I am opening a better one. Trust that I am not only planning your steps, but also clearing your path. You are walking into a season where all that was lost will be restored, and all that was broken will be mended by my hand. Keep your eyes fixed on me, for I am the light that leads you forward. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for I am already there, waiting to guide you with open arms. Your journey has only just begun, and I have so much more in store for you. If you believe that God is leading you to greatness, type, God is leading me to victory. I will never let you walk this journey alone. Every step you take is a step toward my promises, every prayer you whisper is heard, and every dream you hold in your heart is within my plan. Believe that your future is secure in my hands, and no matter what comes, I will be with you always, guiding you to the life I have created just for you. My child, darkness may try to surround you, but I have made you stronger than any force that tries to pull you down. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a warrior clothed in my light. Every time the shadows of doubt or fear try to approach, remember that my power in you is greater than anything that stands against you. The enemy will try to deceive you, to make you believe that you are alone in your battles. But I am here to remind you that my light shines brightest in the darkest moments. You are not fighting alone. I am with you, fighting every battle on your behalf, guiding you through every trial with the power of my love. If you believe that God's light conquers all darkness, type, God's light shines in me. There will be moments when you feel weak, when the weight of the world seems too heavy to bear. In those times, lift your eyes to me. Let my strength fill your heart and my peace calm your soul. You are never too far gone for my love to reach you, never too lost for my light to find you. Even in your weakest moment, you are still held in my arms. Every challenge you face is a chance to rise above, to grow stronger and closer to the person I have called you to be. Do not fear the darkness, for it cannot overcome the light that I have placed within you. Let your faith be your shield, your hope be your sword, and know that with me by your side, you are unstoppable. If you believe that you are stronger with God's help, type, I am a warrior with God. Darkness may try to speak lies into your life, telling you that you're not enough, that you will fail, that no one cares. But remember, those are just shadows, and shadows disappear in the light of truth. My truth is that you are loved, you are chosen, and you have a purpose that is greater than anything you can imagine. Hold on to my words, for they are life and light to your soul. Beloved, you were not born to live under the weight of the past. I see the struggles that have been passed down to you, the fears, the doubts, the cycles of pain that have held your family back for generations. But I tell you today, those chains are broken in my name. I am here to set you free from everything that tried to hold you down. You are not bound by the limitations of your past, nor by the mistakes of those who came before you. I have called you to be a chain breaker, a light bringer, someone who will rise above and lead others into a life of freedom and joy. With me, you have the power to change the story of your life and to create a new path for those who will follow. If you believe that God is breaking generational chains, type, I am free in God's love. Do not let the past define you. Do not let the struggles of yesterday steal the joy of your today or the hope of your tomorrow. I am making all things new for you. What was once a burden will become a blessing, and where there was once despair, you will find joy. The chains that once held your family in bondage will be shattered by the power of my love. You have been chosen to be a beacon of hope for those around you, to show them that life can be different, that there is a way out of darkness. With each step you take in faith, you are creating a new legacy, one of love, strength, and unshakable faith. You are setting the stage for miracles to flow in your life and in the lives of those you touch. If you believe that God is creating a new legacy through you, type, I am a chain breaker. Remember, my child, that you are never alone in this journey. My hand is upon you, guiding you through every challenge and lifting you up at every fall. You are not defined by the past, but by the future that I am leading you into. This is your moment to rise, to shine, and to declare that you are walking in freedom, the freedom that only I can give. My beloved, do you know how much I delight in blessing you? I have so much favor stored up for you, waiting to pour out into every area of your life. When you walk in my favor, doors open that no one can close, and opportunities come that you never thought possible. I am preparing to show you my goodness in ways that will leave you amazed. You may have faced disappointment before, times when things did not work out as you hoped. But I want you to know that my favor is not limited by your past. My favor is not earned, it is given freely to those who trust in me. You are standing on the edge of a season of grace like no other, where blessings will come chasing after you. If you believe that God's favor is upon your life, type, I walk in God's favor. My favor will make things happen that you could never make happen on your own. It will bring the right people into your life, lead you to the right opportunities, and make the impossible possible. The world may say it's luck, but you know that it is my hand guiding you every step of the way. When I pour out my favor, no enemy can stand against you. This is your time to believe for more, to expect greater things. Do not settle for less than my best, for I have so much more in store for you. The blessings I am bringing into your life will overflow to those around you, touching hearts and changing lives. You are blessed to be a blessing, and I will use you to show my goodness to the world. If you believe that you are blessed to be a blessing, type, God's favor flows through me. You have waited and trusted, and now I am opening the floodgates of heaven over your life. Watch as my favor turns every closed door into an open opportunity, every delay into divine timing, and every setback into a setup for a miracle. You are stepping into the fullness of my grace, and nothing will ever be the same again. My dear one, there is no fear in love, and my perfect love drives out all fear. I see the battles you fight within your mind, the moments when fear whispers that you are not enough, that you cannot make it, that you will fail. But I say to you today, fear is a liar, and I am your truth. I have given you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. When fear tries to rise up against you, let your faith be louder. Speak my promises over your life, remind yourself of who I am, and know that I am bigger than any fear you face. You are not called to live a life of timidity, but a life of boldness and courage. Step into my strength, and watch how I turn every fear into faith. If you believe that faith overcomes fear, type, my faith is stronger than my fear. Faith is not just believing in me when times are good, it is trusting in me when everything around you seems uncertain. It is holding onto my word when the waves of doubt crash against you, knowing that I am the anchor that will keep you steady. Let your faith grow in the storm, for I am the God who calms the seas. The enemy tries to use fear to keep you from the great plans I have for you. He knows that if you step into your calling, nothing can stop you. But with each step you take in faith, you are breaking the chains of fear, setting yourself free to become all that I have created you to be. Do not let fear rob you of your destiny. If you believe that you are free from fear, type, I am fearless in God's love. Remember, my child, that I am your courage when you feel weak, your light when darkness surrounds you, and your peace in the midst of chaos. Together, we will face every fear, overcome every doubt, and step into the fullness of all that I have promised you. You are not alone, for I am with you always, guiding you every step of the way. My precious child, I see the broken pieces of your heart, the dreams that have shattered, and the hope that feels lost. But I am the God of restoration, and I am here to make all things new. What was once lost will be found, what was broken will be mended, and what seemed hopeless will be filled with my life-giving love. You have not been forgotten. I know every tear you've cried, every prayer you've whispered, and every sigh of despair. I have collected them all, and I am turning your pain into purpose, your trials into triumphs. This is your season of restoration, where I will restore everything that the enemy tried to steal from you. If you believe that God is restoring your life, type, God is my restorer. Every wound you carry, every scar you bear, I will use to write a story of grace and redemption. Your story is not over, it is just beginning. What was meant for harm, I will turn for good. Where there was loss, there will be gain, and where there was sorrow, there will be joy overflowing. Trust that I am working even now to bring healing to your heart. I am rebuilding what was torn down, piece by piece, stronger than before. I am restoring relationships, renewing dreams, and reviving hope that seemed all but lost. My promise to you is that nothing is wasted in my hands. Every piece of your past is being used to create a masterpiece of love and grace. If you believe that God is turning your pain into purpose, type, "My story is a testimony of God's love." Your restoration will be a testimony to the world of my goodness and mercy. What the enemy thought he had taken, I will give back to you, multiplied and overflowing. Trust in me, my child, for I am your healer, your redeemer, and your restorer. The best is yet to come, and your life will shine brighter than ever before in my love.